The U.S. stock market was mixed yesterday. Treasury interest rates rose and stocks fluctuated as Fed Chairman Powell repeatedly stressed that he would not rush to cut interest rates. The S&P 500 moved within a narrow range, with most of the big tech stocks falling but Meta gaining for the 17th day in a row. Shares of Intel and Global Poundless surged after Vice President Vance said he would make it produce the most sophisticated AI hardware in the United States. Powell indicated during a Senate hearing that the Fed should not rush to cut interest rates. Powell said, "The Fed's policy at the moment is much less restrictive than it has been in the past and the economy remains solid, so there is no rush to adjust interest rates. The economy is generally solid and the labor market is solid. Inflation is easing but still above the Fed's 2% target. At the moment, it is not wise to speculate on tariff policies." Evercore's Krishana Guha said, "The Fed will move towards cutting rates at any time if there is progress in easing inflation." Meanwhile, the mood in the market was cautious as Trump awaited a mutual tariff to announce during the week. In an executive order on Monday, Trump imposed a 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imports starting March 12. In response, the European Union said it would respond with retaliatory tariffs if the United States imposes tariffs on EU products. Investors are keeping an eye on the CPI report to be released at the water level and the PPI data to be released on Thursday. CFRA's Sam Stovall said, "The market is on the wait-and-see attitude as we wait and see what the CPI will look like tomorrow." The monthly core CPI is expected to rise 0.3% in January, while the core CPI is expected to rise 3.1% year-over-year. Recent inflation numbers and a strong job market will keep the Fed patient and likely leave rates unchanged in March, said Josh Hurt of Vanguard. The volatility around price indicators this week may be more limited than in the past, as the Fed is likely to see more price and employment reports on a few occasions before cutting rates, said Matt Weller of Super Microcomputer. Preliminary earnings release expected below. Plan to submit annual report by February 25. Lyft, earnings release, booking prospects below. Coca-Cola, earnings announce, beat expectations. Apple, uncertain, working with Alibaba to develop AI for Chinese iPhone users.